Good morning. We're sorry. Started on kidneys today. We're down here by Holloway spraying a beautiful, pretty much a half section. It's not quite 320 acres. I don't know where 18 of those 20 acres went. But we're on here spraying a 302 acre field. It's beautiful, straight back and forth rounds. You know, mile long, mile down, mile back. Doesn't get much better than that in the spraying world. Yeah, so it's first pass. We're spraying a herbicide. Kidney beans are small. It's the first of the next. Well, we got 4 passes before we kill the kidney beans, so 5 with that. So we're first of the next 5 passes. So we got to go slow and make a nice tram line so we can see our tracks. So yeah, we try to go slow, make a nice track, not run anything over. And then the next 4 after this, we'll be able to, well, need to follow the same way we went the first time. You know, go down and back the same way we went, following the same tracks. It gets kind of hard when they come and cultivate them after 2nd or 3rd pass usually. So that makes it kind of difficult when they rip our tracks up, but such is life. So, you know, they're looking awful good so far. No rain or anything. Not a lot. No, I don't think there's hardly been any rain down here. So, I mean, they're looking pretty good for what we've been dealt, the hand we've been dealt this year. You know, last year we were complaining, oh, it's too wet, you know, it's too wet. Now this year we're like, oh, we need the rain, we need the rain. Just can't ever be happy. But we really could use a little rain, not a lot of rain, just a little bit of rain. You know, a little here and there, not like last year where it got wildly out of hand. So we're just gonna slowly pick at her here today. Or pick at her, I don't know, that's a weird, I don't know, that didn't sound right coming out the tongue. We're gonna plug away. We're just gonna slowly go at it today. Might have to pull out after the second field, after the next field, and go spray some bugs in the alfalfa, but we'll get 500 acres of kidneys done today, which is pretty good startup. 500-ish. It's a good startup. Plenty more to do, which now we also have some custom ground to spray too, as we do custom kidney harvesting for for the dairy around us. You know, they grow, I don't know what it is this year, I haven't looked, but they do everything. They spray it and dig it, and then we do everything from planting on out. You know, spray the pre-plant, dig it, and then we plant it and do everything else. So, plenty of acres, 5 more times, a lot of more acres, and then we'll have some alfalfa in between there. Might have to go back and respray some cornfields that had alfalfa in it, but it's gonna be kidneys for a while here. Slow process, but they make the money. So here we go. It's gonna be a long day. Happened to be a Friday that we had to fire it up, but whatever. Gotta do what you gotta do. I guess another thing to mention here about what we're doing, what we're spraying on kidneys, or not what we're spraying on kidneys. This field happened to be planted with the 24 row, which it's just a lot more difficult because there's 2 planter passes for every one of the big one, so you always have to decipher which set of planter tracks you need to go down. And then besides that, we didn't spread any rows out wider on the 24, so the row sense doesn't work all that well, so we have to steer the whole time pretty much. I'm trying. There's some hilly parts in this field, but when we get into the flat ground, I'm gonna try it. Maybe make my life easier out here, but just something I don't really. I don't know. I guess it's not so bad when it's by itself, but when they mix the 24 row and the 48 row, into the same field, that gets to be kind of a pain if they don't do it correctly. Like last year, there was a field that was miserable to spray because they did not coordinate their planting with the 48 and the 24 rows. So it was a disaster, to say the least. But you know, it's not so bad when they're by themselves or when they split the field perfectly in half. But there just gotta be some thinking that goes into it. So I mean, it's just a slower process with the 24 row to spray, but I don't know. It's all the same. Just wish I had another inch on each side of my tires. All that's what we're missing with this one. So it'll be a slow process today, but we're out here having fun. It's a beautiful day. Not very windy. Not really hardly windy at all. So that's kind of strange compared to the last week. But we'll make the most of it. We'll cover the acres while we can. Next week's supposed to be nice and calm too. So gotta get the first pass of kidneys done. So we'll get some good seat time in here and show you what we got. Well, we finished the first field, a good 305 acres. Moving to the next field. Currently driving down a state highway here that you'd swear was not a state highway. Luckily there's nobody else on this road at the moment because there's about 2 inches of shoulder, so I really can't get over. One of the most pathetic excuses of a state highway. But so we're probably a good 15-20 minutes from getting to the next field. It's going to be another 180 acres. So we'll finish that, then we go back to the farm, rinse out, really good. Then we're going to put on some insecticide and go kill some bugs in the alfalfa down by Benson. Because you don't want them to get out of hand, because they can just do a number on the alfalfa fields when they get out of control. We had one, oh geez, it was a few years ago. We sprayed it, but rain came out of nowhere and the rain fast. I don't remember, I think it had to dry on the plant, so however long that took, probably a good hour. But it washed all that off. So needless to say, the bugs took over that field and it smelled like dead fish out there, and the alfalfa was just terrible. So we don't want that to happen again, so we tried to stay ahead of it. I mean, it's we already cut it once, so now this will be for the second cutting. It's nasty because when you cut the hay, you know, I've got a good 5 years of mowing experience under my belt, and when you cut those fields that have their aphids, little green and reddish, pinkish bugs that just coat your whole mower, and you never ever really want to, I mean, sometimes you have to, but you never really ever want to get out of your cab, because it's like they get all over you, and for the rest of the day, you'll be just feeling these little bugs crawling over you, even if there's not. You can pick them off, and it's like they just never all get off of you. It's kind of gross, but so we try to stay ahead of that. So we're gonna pull out of kidneys here in probably about 2 o'clock-ish, depending on how long the next field takes me, since it's broken up into 3 chunks. But I got a truck coming here, so I'll be right back. Well, one thing I really hate about meeting some people that aren't farmers on the road is the fact that they don't ever get over or slow down. So it's like, you might as well put her in the ditch to get out of the guy's way, because I'm pretty sure my wheel takes up that whole shoulder, and I couldn't have been much over the center lines. They don't ever move or slow down. There's no common sense. But as I was saying, this next field we're going to is broken up, and there's 2 smaller fields, and then there's 1 big field. So I mean, we'll be able to blow through the small ones pretty fast because they're not that big at all. Now I got a car trying to pass me, so we're gonna go head out in the ditch here. Yeah. So we're gonna spray 180-ish, 190 I think it is actually, rinse out. That guy's actually pretty smart. Then go down to Benson. Be a late night. Probably gonna hit 1,000 acres easily. way easily because those fields down there are over 500 acres and will be about 500 acres when we're done here. 496 I think will be when we're done. No, almost, yeah, 496 I think. So it's gonna be a long night. Hang tight. We'll get some good haul. I sure hope that we can get some good night footage because last time I was on row crop and yeah, that was just a mess. I don't ever want to do that again. I hate spraying row crops at night, so be able to utilize our whole 120 feet, GPS it, get her done, pull through to about 14 mile an hour. It's gonna be fun. Long night on a Friday, of course. Couldn't have been any other night, so we're just gonna focus on driving down this dumb road here for the rest of the time, and we'll get her done. The good thing about the field we're on here is they planted it with the 48 row planter, so I got my wide rows back to drive on, which I missed them in the last field. So yeah, I mean, when we do kidneys, we kind of fire up both planter so we can knock them acres out quicker. The 24 just kind of sits during corn, but this one was planted with the 48 row, and some of them, yeah, I think most of them we kept them out of the same field, which is awesome. But with the 48 row planting these fields, I mean with any of them really, but I got the wide rows here where I drive on, but when I do headlands, I have to drive 4 to the left of the planter track, so I'm back on skinny rows, so I can't go near as fast, but at least when I'm watching, I can focus on the road because if I put all my trust in the planter driver, I won't hit anything on the fence line. So that's one thing. You just gotta have a lot of faith in the planter driver, knows what he's doing. So you can focus on the smaller rows because they're not as easy to follow or stay in between as these wider ones. One major benefit, and I'm loving it. I never got to spray it like this earlier when they did this, so sure has been nice this year. Makes life easy. We're in Stout down here, drove down here to Benson. We're gonna start on some alfalfa here. It's a pretty messed up field, so when I get going straight back and forth here using my GPS, I'll show you kind of what this field looks like. It's chopped up into 6 fields, I think. 6 fields should be. It's kind of a disaster, but it'd be, I don't know, it takes a while. There's a lot of driving involved with this field. Like currently I just filled back there in field number 1, which I can give you a layout of how this field looks when we're going. But it just requires a lot of moving. So it's not a very efficient field to do anything in really. But luckily we can use the full 120, so that's gonna be nice. GPS, very nice. So it'll be a nice relaxing, nice speedy process, speedy-ish process. You know, speed-wise, minus the jumping around here and there, but you get it figured out once you have done it a few times. I've sprayed this field many, many times, mowed it many, many times, ripped it many, many times. So it's just, you learn. That's what experience gives you, is you learn more and more efficient ways to do things. Yeah, like currently I just drove, we filled in the first field, driving through the second field, to get to the third field. I don't know if it's the correct number, but it's like 1, 2, 3, and then there's 4, 5, 6 over on the south half. It's just, it's more efficient to spray back towards the truck than it is to spray, and then drive back what you already sprayed. So that's kind of my game plan always, is just work out towards back to the truck. It's just, towards the end it's less driving, which less driving is efficient. So we're gonna get folded up, or unfolded actually. We're folded up. We're gonna get unfolded here. That's another thing, is we gotta unfold every time we move fields. These roads are too narrow and we got trees everywhere. So we're gonna get unfolded here, and we'll go around the headlands and get started. So something you'll see here as we go along, not doing row crop it's I don't know, to me it's a lot harder to make sure you're getting everything, because you know you're not really following anything, you're just kind of always staring at the boom out there. So I mean, it's hard to judge it way out there. So I mean, you'll see I'm not the greatest at keeping it as close to the fence row as possible, but we gotta jack around some stuff here. Sorry for this brief pause, but we're gonna drop the pressure a little bit. It's not liking it at all. I was trying to do 70 psi. Then, you know, we switched nozzles, so now we got some nozzles that are really gonna blast it down into the alfalfa. So I mean, we crank up the pressure too to really blast it down in there. That way you're getting all the way, you know, we're not really looking for, you know, like weeds where you're looking for a contact kill. I mean, you're kind of, and this is more to soak the whole plant and get all of the bugs, you know, all the way down in the plant. That's kind of the whole purpose to this. You'll see there's a couple tree piles here. We used to have two tree lines here that jutted out, but they were just a pain in the butt. It was always dry, or not dry, it's never dry back in this field normally, but it was always wet back in there, so we just ripped them down. So we're going to try and farm them all, but we didn't want to light them on fire yet, because we're right next to a wildlife, and you never know what might happen. It's dry. It might go out into wildlife, bring the whole wildlife down. But so yeah, we're basically just trying to blast it down into the alfalfa, kill the insects. This is some chemical that once you start going, you don't really want to have to get out and work on anything, because it reeks, and it always plugs me up. Like, it makes me, I'm allergic to it or something. But you don't want to get it on your skin, especially. It's not good for you. But well, yeah. Once we get going straight back and forth, I'll show you where we're at here. You probably can see that pheasant landing back over there. Should probably come kill him this fall. But yeah, as you can see, it's not super duper easy to keep it against the fence line. So since I got a second here, we finished that field, so I'm gonna have to fold up here. But I'll take a second to show you what we're spraying here, what it looks like, what a conglomeration we're spraying in. So we just finished this green one here. So now we're gonna spray this little patch, and then one sec. Then we're gonna drive all the way along this blue line here. Kind of see that. Back to this little triangle with the trucks parked back here. I'll fill there. Jockey down around here, up through this field, into this one, spray this one, spray this one. Probably have to go fill again, knock out this big one, tell Briar he can move, and I'll spray that one. The little triangle at the end. Since he doesn't like to be around when we're spraying insecticide, because it's not some fun stuff to get on you. He's got it on him before. So he's extra careful now, which I don't blame him. It's not fun. So yeah, it's kind of dumb. I'll fold up here, drive roughly 100 yards, spray another little field, fold up again, drive back to him. Just all for, I don't know, that was 35 acres. The next one's probably 10 acres, 13 acres. So it's kind of dumb that we got to keep folding all the time, but kills our efficiency. Top it all off, we're spraying 20 gallons an acre now instead of 15, so 1,000 gallons only gets us 50 acres each fill, which is not, I don't know, it's, you know, that's more insecticide getting on to kill the bugs, but we don't get as far, so we're constantly filling, he's constantly mixing. It's all the name of the game of spraying. So it's gonna be fun. Just getting started. It's 5:30. We got 255 acres here, and we'll drive to the alfalfa field. Down the road about 8 miles-ish. Not quite that much, it's 8 miles around. It's only like a half mile away, but I can't get there. So we'll drive there and spray that. It'll probably be kind of late by the time I pull into the farm field up, but I love late nights, so unfolded. There, like the little time lapse there, it's kind of showing you moving from one field back to the fill. How it is, you know, it was kind of a speedy process in time lapse, but it's still a long time lapse for that drive. So that's what we do every time. Fold up, drive back, and as you see there, every time, no matter what, I pull up. We got that sweet front fill in the front, so I pull up. Briar hooks it up, opens the valves and starts filling. And then I get out and we chit-chat for a little while, and then I get back in and go spray again. So we're moving to the back corner here on the south side. We'll get that one. We'll be able to get a couple fields done over here on a tank, I hope. Go fill, take a couple tanks, I think, for this big field, and then we'll be out of here. Looks like this battery's almost dead as well. Should probably charge some things. Yeah, this is fun. Rougher than crap. Looks like it might have been wet out here at one point, like it was last year. So, okay, well, I'm gonna navigate my way to that back patch and unfold and get going. Moving. Not entirely sure if that video caught that, but the railroad arms happened to me start going down as I was going under them. That almost got western really fast. I mean, there's just, I don't know why they went down. There's a train sitting there with like one car behind it, but that just about got western. So we're done with that first field. Obviously, we're moving. That was a lot of fun, a lot of screwing around. Now we're going to a nice, nicer, squarer field. Not the squarest yet, but so there was one video there I was kind of getting the nozzles shutting on and off. Cool thing about this sprayer is it's got single nozzle shut off. So I was coming in from an angled headland going straight. So every time a nozzle went out, hold on, I gotta focus here. I got a golf cart on the side of the road. Every time a nozzle came out of where I had already sprayed, it would turn on. So it was kind of like that effect. You know what I'm saying? Like it's pretty cool at night. And it's 8:15 here. We're hopefully gonna get some night footage. Get the boom lit up. I mean, it's not. I don't have a lot of slanted headlands in this field, but you'll kind of get to see what it looks like when it turns on and off at night. It's kind of neat. I'm hoping that, and I'm hoping that we can get into the night, because I love watching the boom with the sprayer lights off. It's pretty neat watching it. So we're on the road. about 5 miles out. So we're gonna get there, fill up, and get some headlands out of the way. This will be the last field of the night. We'll probably get 950-ish acres done today. And up and at them early again tomorrow. So lead to the field a little bit. So we're covering the acres here pretty quickly. We're not in really a hurry, but we're trying to get done at a decent time so we can get up early tomorrow. These mile-long rounds, mile down, mile back, help immensely covering the acres. Been here for a little over an hour. Got 105 acres done. That's with filling twice. So it's going good, going fast. It's getting dark. You get some cool night footage here, but you probably won't be able to see me. So just wanted to take this time while you can still see me to say, yeah, please like this video, comment on it. I could use some feedback. Let me know how I'm doing, if you like it, what you don't like, what I can do better, stuff like that. And subscribe to see more videos like this. I'll try and keep them coming as much as I can, try and not make them too monotonous. Made a rookie mistake yesterday and I forgot my GoPro at the shop when we were hauling dirt to make an approach down here on the one field, so that would have been decent footage. It wouldn't have been much of a video, but so yeah. Well, I'm probably not going to do a whole lot of self-filming here as it gets dark, as the lights in the cab are not the greatest, so we'll just get some night footage of spraying, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. Another busy day tomorrow, so catch y'all later.